Hi everyone. Figured I'd talk to you today while I'm going down the road. This is going to be interesting as I've never recorded while driving, but rest assured I've got my camera secured on a gimbal. I'm not holding it. I have both my hands free. We're just going to talk while I drive. I'm going to get out of my driveway here. All right. First off, hope your weekend was good. But let me hold my tripod here while I go down my hill so it doesn't fall over. We live on a hill, so it can get a little rocky when we're going down our driveway. Okay. I might need to tie a weight to my setup to keep it from falling over. Don't know until you do it, right? It's a learning curve. Gonna have to make some steady turns here. That's okay though. Thank y'all for being patient with me. Like I said, I hope your weekend was good. We had a prolonged weekend, me and my wife. See it? Yep, I gotta tie a weight to it. There we go. I worry this film isn't going to look great when I stop to look at it for editing. First time for everything though, right? Let's hope you don't get car sick watching videos. Either way, it's the... this is kind of comical now at this point. Either way, it's the audio and what I'm talking about that really matters. You could turn the video off and just listen. That's all you'd really need to do. I wanted to talk about the importance of being respectful to the people that are trying to help you in your life. Now, I readily admit, myself, just like everybody else, sometimes mess up on this point. There have been times where I did not appreciate what people did for me because I either didn't see it or because I wasn't paying attention. We all have our faults. I have a lot of them. I am not perfect. So a lot of the talking points I hit upon in my videos apply to me just as much as I wish they would apply to everybody else. But being respectful to the people who look out for you is just about one of the most basic things you can do in your life. Here at the stop sign, gonna wait for these people to pass. I have my turn signal on, which is a rare thing in East Tennessee. You know, I got onto this topic, and I'll be ambiguous for privacy's sake, but a certain family member constantly deals with issues from a not to be named specific generation of people who constantly mistreat them and overburden them and disregard them without any care for what they go through to help them out. And of course, me going through a roundabout pop that right on over. Learning curve, like I said. You know, it's frustrating when you see someone you care about be constantly dismissed and unappreciated by people whom should be old enough to know better. And it sucks when you have no power to change it. I can't make people behave a certain way. I can't ask them to be more respectful. All I can do is hope that people will knowingly do better on their own. But unfortunately, they don't. This particular unnamed generation of people has spent their entire lives. Watch what you're doing. Has spent their entire lives being catered to. And as you just saw, a person of that group tried to back into me without looking. I don't just deal with it on a daily basis. Lots of people do. And specifically, the family member I have in mind. Let's tilt this up a little bit. The family member I have in mind deals with this on a daily basis, where they are disrespected and dismissed. And it infuriates me. It really bothers me. Someone that you know in your life that has value and purpose and offers so much to the people around them, only to be treated like a nameless slave in their particular workplace by people I have no power to change. All I ask is this: as I sit here at the post office to turn over some packages, the people that do a lot for you in your life, take notice of them. Say thank you. Be appreciative of all that they do for you. They don't have to do it, and they do it anyway. And on the flip side of this, if you are in a situation where you're bending over backwards to help people and it never seems to be enough, and they treat you like dirt, and they don't say thank you, and they don't express their admiration and love for what you do for them, speak up and say something. No one can be a better advocate for you than you. And unfortunately, we live in a world where, let me rephrase that, we live in a Western world where people are mistreated in that way by individuals whom have been literally gifted everything, hit the genetic lottery by being born in a very specific time in America, and reap the benefits of everything America had to offer, only to pull the ultimate ladder pull at the end of their generation's reign and treat everyone below them as if they're detritus. And you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to spell it out for you. I'm trying to be nice. The act is old. People my age and a little bit younger and definitely the generation or two below me, folks that are in their teens and 20s, whom have a very bleak future to look forward to because it's all been absorbed by a select unnamed generation. It sucks. So if you're going to take something from everybody for your own benefit, at least say thank you. At least treat these people with respect and dignity. It's all you could do, at bare minimum. I apologize for today's video being a rant. I don't like to rant, but when I see people in my life being hurt by others whom should know better because they're older and of a select unnamed generation, it frustrates me. Just be respectful of the people that help you out. That's all I ask. And if you are a member of this select unnamed generation watching this, know that this video is not directed specifically at you. You may be a wonderful person. But if not you, then your kinsmen of this generation, by and large, treat a lot of people like dirt. And while you're not at fault for that, and I'm sorry you have to feel targeted, know that a large portion of your generation is egotistical and self-absorbed and apt to mistreat others. And people have bent over backwards to help you. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. I'm hoping this video doesn't look terrible, as I can't see the video while it's recording because of the way the camera is set up. So it's a bit of a crapshoot. It could be good, it could be terrible. I'll know when I go to edit it. It's like Christmas. I have to reiterate though, I'm not in a bad mood. I'm actually in a good mood this week, all considering. But I get ticked off when people I care about are mistreated. You know, having a sense of loyalty will do that to you. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming for a ride with me on my first ever attempt to record and drive. I'd say if I had to give it a star rating, it was probably 2.5 out of 5. There's room for improvement. I got to figure out a better weighted system for the stand for the camera. I'll work it out. I don't really want to drive and hold the camera. It's not safe. As you can see, because some dillweed wanted to just throw it in reverse and not look at anybody who may be behind them. We'll leave it at that. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you soon.